In the ancient land of Israel, there was a man named Elijah. He lived during a time when it didn't rain and everything became dry. Rivers dried up, plants wilted, and the ground cracked because of the hot sun. People were worried, but Elijah trusted that God would help them. God told Elijah to go to a place called Cherith and hide from King Ahab and Queen Jezebel. They led the people to worship false gods. Every day, black ravens brought Elijah bread and meat so he could eat, even though he was far from the city. This was how God took care of Elijah during this difficult time. But soon the brook dried up too. Then God told Elijah to go to a town called Zarephath. There, he met a woman who had very little food left. Elijah told her something amazing. If she shared her food with him, God would make sure her food never ran out. And that's precisely what happened. Her jar of flour and jug of oil never ran out. The woman had a son who got very sick. He stopped breathing and died. Elijah was sorrowful and prayed to God. Miraculously, the boy started breathing again. The woman was so happy and knew Elijah was genuinely close to God. One day, God told Elijah to challenge King Ahab and prove who the real God was. So, Elijah went to Mount Carmel to show everyone. He wanted to prove that God, not Baal, was in charge. Elijah faced off against Baal's prophets. They all agreed to sacrifice a bull but not light the fire themselves. They would ask their gods to do it. The prophets of Baal prayed all day, but nothing happened. And then it was Elijah's turn. He prayed, and suddenly, fire came down from the sky and burned up his sacrifice. Everyone saw it and knew Elijah's God was the real God. After that, Elijah prayed for rain on Mount Carmel. A tiny cloud appeared and grew bigger until it started to rain. Everyone was so happy when Elijah made it rain. But Queen Jezebel got angry. She threatened Elijah, so he ran away into the wilderness. As Elijah hid in the wilderness, feeling scared and alone, something incredible happened. God spoke to him. God reminded Elijah that he wasn't alone. Many others believed in God, just like him. This made Elijah feel much better. God also gave him some new tasks and introduced him to a man named Elisha, who would help him and continue his work. One day, while Elijah was with Elisha, a fiery chariot with fiery horses suddenly appeared and whisked Elijah away to heaven. Elijah's journey was full of miracles, reminding us to trust in God even when things are tough. So let's remember Elijah's story and keep our faith strong, knowing that God is always with us, guiding us through whatever challenges we face. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more inspiring stories from the Bible.